Hey, congratulations for passing out the first test for actually being a VA in my team. So I really want to congratulate you. It's it makes me very pleased to know that you're already eager to work with me. And I can't wait to work with you. But before we do that, you already know that what I do is to really putting down a list of steps. So I'll stay with the most quality and the most serious kind of VAs because again, I'm in here for establishing long-term business relations. I don't want you to work for me for a couple months. I'm here in order for you to work for several years. No need to work less than that because I am into I'm inside of eBay for so many years now, and I'm not going to leave anytime soon. So as long as the work will be okay, we both of us will be working together for, if it depends on me, for a lot of years. So again, this video, what I'm going to do next is the last step before you and I will initiate a live call so I can interview you in a short conversation on Skype or Facebook or whatever, and before we will start our training period. What do I mean by training period? This is a step that I'm doing with each one of my VAs. What I do is to give a 2 weeks period of time in which I teach you how to work. I of course share with you all the videos, all the information, all the content that I already talked about in the previous one. I'm going to make you as professional as possible. You're going to be a rock star when it comes to working on eBay. So during these 2 weeks, I'm going to teach you a lot. You're going to learn a lot. These are going to be very intensive 2 weeks. And I'm also going to inspect our chemistry together and the quality of your job, of your work. I want to see whether you're organized, if you update on good terms. I want to inspect your capabilities. These 2 weeks, of course, will be paid for, so don't worry about that. And if things will go out great, and I assume that they will, because I'm going to teach you in the most advanced way how to work, so there's no real reason why your quality of work won't satisfy me, okay? I'm going to really share with you everything. I'm not going to hold back nothing. And I've been teaching for several years, so be sure that I know how to do that. So before we will initiate a live call, the last step in this filtering out will be that, first of all, I will ask that you'll give me a list of five competitors, that you think are good. If you're already know or knowledgeable about how to source for products on eBay, you already know that some of the best and most efficient techniques for finding good products is to first of all find good amount of sellers that you can follow, and from there you see all their best selling items and you can take ideas from them. So I want you to give me 5 usernames of cells that you think are good, and let me put out the guidelines because not everyone knows what being a good competitor, what is the criteria for being a good competitor to follow. And I'm of course going to share with you in as much details as possible after you and I will work together. So don't worry about that. I just want to put simple guidelines for you. So focus on people with optimized title. Optimized titles means that they have very relevant and powerful keyword phrases. Not things like free shipping, best quality, made in the USA and such irrelevant things, but really important words that can benefit their or explain their title, okay? Make sure that they fill out as much as possible in the title. They have an 80 character space. Be sure that they use all of it. If they don't, it means that they're either lazy or they are not knowledgeable enough to know that the title on the eBay item is most of the work, and this is what will lead them to sales eventually. So optimized title, they need to have, of course, a bunch of listings that is best selling, meaning hot selling items that we can, of course, check out and take ideas from. A best selling item is an item that has been sold, let's say, at least 4 times in the last 7 days, or 8 times in the last 30 days. If you're using a product research tool like Zik Analytics, which I use, and it will be great if you're knowledgeable about it, that you can see all this information very easily. By the way, if you're familiar with Zik but don't have access to the tool, just simply message me and I'll give you temporarily access to the tool so you can do all this homework or assignments, so you can of course check out all those details. If you're not familiar with Zik and you don't have access to any other product research tool that you can do it manually, it will just add some of, it will just be kind of slower, okay? It's great if you're familiar with Zik, because I can grant you with access to the tool for, you know, several days, so you can finish with that, you know, at most. It doesn't need to take more than 1-2 hours, but I can guarantee you with an access for several days, just that you'll have time to finish with that. So give me a list of 5 good competitors. By the way, a good competitor is also a person that, you know, doesn't have 1,000 listings and sell 20 at the end of the month. He needs to have a good sell-through rate, meaning ratio between sales and actual amount of listings on the air, live listings. So be sure to check out the sell-through, the titles he has, the amount of best-selling items, and that is a good competitor. So give me 5. Give me a list of 5 usernames of shops, of eBay stores that I can follow and take ideas from the listings. Second assignments, and the last one. The third one is a very easy one, doesn't need to work for that. So the second assignment will be to grant me with 5 items, not 5, 3 items. 3 items that are considered good to you to list, meaning that I want you to give me, first of all, the items that you saw on eBay. If you are familiar with the process, how to source products, then let me explain to you in a bit what I do and what you should do, and what I will teach you how to do is to first of all look inside of Zik or product research tool at successful eBay items, items that sell very good. Once you spot such an item, you try to bring an alternative to it from AliExpress, Amazon, or whatever supplier you're working with. And so what I want you to do is to first of all find a good item to list. Find an original eBay item that is selling very good, or at least 3-4 times in the last 7 days, or 8 times in the last 30 days, and then check, of course, also the competition amount. If you don't know how to do that, it's not that important, but it will really stand out if you'll know, and if will bring me valuable items that has more chances of selling. And checking out the competition is a very serious and very important step. So if you know how to do that, it will just increase your chances of me hiring you. So of course check that there are not too many competitors for this listing, and then try to bring an alternative to it. And this is very important. Don't do as the rest of you do, most people do. What most people do is to find a good listing, try to check it out on Amazon or AliExpress, and bring this same exact item for 20-30 cents lower in price. And this is not a good technique, because you're not bringing any additional value to the eBay searchers. They don't like copycats. You don't want to bring the same item over and over again and everyone will do it, so you'll face a competition of 80 listings that sell the exact same item. Try to be unique. Try to bring an alternative, an item that is similar but not the exact same one. Try to bring an item that is similar but in different color, different design. Maybe it has some added accessories or added feature. Maybe it's waterproof, or I don't know, shockproof, and so on. So try to bring something else. Maybe you can bring something that will look 10 times better, and even market, maybe even list it in a higher price with a higher profit potential, okay? Try to think outside the box. This is what I want best, and this is what I'm going to teach you all about in case that we will be working together. This is the best technique, most advanced technique. You need to think. You need to think, not just list whatever comes to hand, okay? So this is the second assignment. Bring me a list of 3 items. Include the original eBay link, meaning the item that you saw on eBay that is going very well and you took the idea from. Give me the link to the alternative or to the item you want to list from AliExpress, Amazon, whatever. Bring me a creative optimized title for it. Make sure to rely on the original title, because if he already generates a lot of sales, so you want to use most of his keywords and just make it a bit better. Remove irrelevant things or irrelevant things, maybe optimize it a bit. So grant me with an optimized title and decide whatever price you should list it on. And I'll check this list of competitors and lists and listings that you want, that you've decided on. This assignment shouldn't take more than 1.5, maybe 2 hours maximum. And if you're not willing to put this 1 to 2 hours extra in order to work with me, it means that most chances are that you're not serious enough. But I really want you to do these steps. I really want to filter out people that are not serious, because again, I'm not here to work for 2 or 3 months. It's very important for me to choose a quality VA for me, because I'm in here to work for the long run, and you must understand that. So if you'll do these assignments, just message me later on. Let me know what is the list. You can send it to my email. I'll be more than happy to send you my email. And again, I cannot wait to work with you. So this is it. This is me. This is your assignments. Be sure to do those and to send it to me. There's nothing I want more than to select you. But help me doing that. Help me do that by doing the assignments I've asked for. Okay, goodbye guys.